Holy shit. What's going on, everybody? It's Barry Dating Coach Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about 5 things that are 5 signs that it's okay that you can move a little closer with this guy, that you can open up a little more, and he's not going to freak out. Now, disclaimer: I'm not saying he's not going to freak out, but this is some good signs that it's okay to move a little closer to him. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is time invested, and I mean that on both sides. The time invested he has in you and the time invested you have in him. Let me tell you something. When you're interested in somebody, your gift is your time, okay? You want to reward people with your time. If you just give it around nonchalantly, as if you're always hanging out with them, every day, all day, you text them all the time, you drop everything to go see him, he's not going to value, your time has no value, okay? Like, you have no value with your time. You want some value on that, okay, right? So I'm not saying you gotta use your time scarce, but you gotta treat it like it's not a infinite type of thing. Like, it can't run out, okay? You do want to reward people with the amount of time you have. And if you both have a lot of time invested in people or in each other, then I feel like you're gonna be okay opening them up. Like, there's no reason he should at least leave. There's no reason he should leave if you have some time invested, okay? Both of you. The second thing I want to go over is he's a giver. When someone usually gives, it's because we're in a give, everything's in a give take kind of thing in this world. And I feel like if you're taking, or if he's taking, then it's for selfish gains. It's not going to work out and things like that. But if he's giving just to give, and I mean that like in an effortless way, if he's giving to get something, that's called a transaction. You don't want to do that. If he's just giving out just to make you happy, and out of the goodness of his heart, and he just wants to make you feel good, and he just wants to make you smile and like him, all those kind of things, then it's okay, because that we only give to those we truly care about. Now, that sounds pretty obvious, but I do want you to understand the difference between giving to someone because you truly care for them, and then giving to them because I'm trying to get something back, I'm trying to get to some transaction. The third thing is effort. You need to understand that just like time, just like giving, well, I guess time and giving together is effort. When a guy makes an effort towards the relationship, when he's putting time, energy, money, tears, if something's going, I don't know, anything, then he's investing in it. And when you invest in something, there's obviously, the reason they do it is not only for a gain, but it's something valuable to them. You want to grow it. Just think about it, it's common sense. You're not going to put time, energy, effort, money, all that kind of stuff into something if you don't want it to grow, if you don't want it to expand, if you don't want to take it to the next level. So I think if a guy's doing that, then it is okay to open up to him, because there's no other reason why he would give you all these things and put all this effort in if it wasn't for long term. That's what I want you to think here, long term. That's why he will, that's if he's putting a lot of effort in something, then it's okay, because he's looking down the long road, okay? He's not looking short term, he's looking at it down the road. The fourth thing, obviously, is he's not always sexual. Now, guys are sexual by nature, so if he's sexual 60% of the time, that's okay. But if you could actually sit there and hang out after sex, and he can text you at night, and it's not always sexual, then that's a great thing. Okay, it shows that he's, again, with all the other things I just said, he's giving, he's putting a lot of effort in, he's giving you a lot of time, and at the same time, that's quality kind of stuff, aka it's not always sexual. I'm not saying that sexuality is not quality, but if it's not always sexual, and when he is texting you and reaching out to you, it is to, like I was saying before, build, then outstanding, great, this guy likes you, he is interested, okay? Take advantage of that, woman. And finally, the last thing is he's not running away when you're showing red flags. I always say this: when a guy likes a girl and he actually likes her, not bullshit likes her, but he actually likes you, and you are showing red flags, then you know, if he actually likes you, then you have more room for error. Like, you can make these mistakes, you can do these things, and it be okay because he sees the value in you. So, you know, you might be looking at women who are doing all these crazy fucking things, and you're like, why isn't the guy leaving? Because he sees the value in her. He has a lot of room for error. She can make all these mistakes, but all those mistakes are still a little piece of the pie compared to what he's actually feeling for. So, example, Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston can be clingy, needy. She can hold out on sex, which would really suck. You know, all these things to me. She still delivers a lot of value because it's Jennifer Aniston. To me, it's Jennifer Aniston. You know, she's very good looking. I personally like older women. So, you know, we got a little thing going on. I probably have some deep issues. I don't know. But, she's very attractive. She has that status, all these type of things. Okay, so she still is delivering a lot to me, even though she's showing these red flags. I'm still around, so I value her. So what's this got to do with you? If a guy values you, you know, he's going to stay around with all these red flags. That means you can move a little closer. I think you're in the clear. Okay, I don't think he's going to pull away, especially if you're doing all these things. You know, if you just open up to him a little, or if you want to get closer. So, with that being said, sorry I'm all over this. You know, I just got out of a session, a really long session with a not very nice woman. But, so I'm kind of like, you know, all over the place. But with that being said, I love you ladies. Take care and peace.